game number 4, and we're about ready to go here as we could see a couple clinchers today. Yesterday, Anaheim in extra innings beat Minnesota. That's going to be the game we see today. It's 2-1 Anaheim there. Pittsburgh, it's 2-1 there, as Pittsburgh won yesterday 2-0. Power went out. We had to restart all the games, and that was it. Oakland 4-2, they beat the Dodgers, so the Dodgers are in trouble. That could be very big. Pittsburgh could clinch today. The 71 Pirates beating Houston. They won 2-0 yesterday also. The Dodgers 3-1 over the Orioles. That could be it today, and the Orioles would be done. Very, very close series, but the Dodgers winning all of them. The Nationals a 2-1 lead over the 27 Yankees. So you take a look, Boston won a game against Seattle. So we got to see if Boston can keep that going. And Pittsburgh Pirates have 2 games to 1. But right now we're going to go. That last game was 11 innings. And the Anaheim Angels yesterday, they were down 3-1. And in the 8th inning they scored. Both teams scored 1 in the 10th. And the 11th inning was 4-0. So we're going to go there now. This is going to be, go to today. We're going to go, everybody's going to be, we're going to do afternoon games. Afternoon games today. No, actually, we'll go 3:05 games. So we'll take a look here. Minnesota will be a 2:05 game. Oakland will be 12:05 p.m. Pirates, the Dodgers at 12:05 p.m. The Yankees, the Mariners at 12:05 p.m. And there we go. So there it is. You see this. And we're going to be ready to go. So here it is. It's going to be Anaheim at Minnesota. What a game there. Minnesota lost it yesterday. Now let's see if they can win it today. Anaheim and Minnesota, as you see, batting. It is batting two, and then the wide low, which is the way it is. So we're going to be ready to go. It's going to be the Anaheim Angels and what has been one of the better series. So we're about ready to go. Eckstein, Kennedy, and Fulmer. Here's Eckstein, 6 for 14. He's been really good. A homer and 2 RBI. The pitch, and that'll be a shot. Oh, right to him. Right to him. Right to Pasquale. That's going to be 1 out. So it'll be 1 out. Camilo Pasquale. And no record, 7 innings the last time he was in. 1 earned run, 5 hits. 6 strikeouts, 4 walks, a 1.23 ERA. Adam Kennedy now, 4 for 13. Pasquale, that'll be on the ground to first, and they'll step on that, 2 outs. Well, Minnesota is hoping to get another big lead. Here's Brad Fulmer. Fulmer, the DH, 4 of 14, 2 RBIs. No, they walked him, so Fulmer will go to first. So here's Tim Salmon. Salmon's 3 for 11. He has a home run and an RBI. The pitch. Oh, they're going to go to second. The throw, and he's going to be safe. Can they get out of this? Salmon again. The pitch from Pasquale. They walk him, and now there's going to be 2 on. All of this has been, yeah, that was a ball. With 2 outs, Garrett Anderson. Here's Garrett Anderson now, the pitch. That's going to be on the ground, picked up Pasquale. He'll throw to first, and he's safe. The bases are loaded. The bases are loaded now. With 2 outs in the top of the first inning, this has turned into a disaster for Pasquale. Already 27 pitches. He can't get anything on. Here's Troy Glaus. Top of the first 2 outs. Can he get anything going here? That's going to be a little shot to center field. And it'll be a base hit. 1 run's going to score. They're going to throw home. It's going to be 2-0. All this with 2 outs. They get the first 2 out. And Anaheim is up 2-0. Camilo Pasquale is having trouble. Scott Spezia 3 for 12 now. Pasquale, and that'll be on the ground, picked up again. They throw to first, and that's a second infield hit. Oh, this is a disaster. But Minnesota can stop it right now if they can get the out. It's still 2-0. Here's Darren Erstad, 4 for 12 in the series. He has an RBI, the pitch. High pop fly, and the bases were loaded underneath, and they're going to make the catch. That's 3 outs. All of this with 2 outs. We go to the bottom of the first, 2-0 Anaheim. If Anaheim, they were down by 2 in the 8th inning yesterday. They came back, won the game. They're down 3-1, just like before the power outage. So here's Jimmy Hall, 8 for 33, 2 home runs, 3 RBI. Ramon Ortiz, first time he's pitching today. So Ortiz, and that's going to be ball 4, and Ortiz will go to first. Actually, Ortiz is pitching. Sorry, Jimmy Hall. Hall will go to first. It's Hall, Mincher, and Oliva. Mincher's absolutely awful, 3 for 33 in the playoffs. The pitch to Mincher, and that's going to be ball 4. They walk the first 2, and here comes Minnesota. Anaheim. We thought that Minnesota might be down. Ortiz walks 2. Here's Tony Oliva, right field. Tony, the pitch. That'll be high, deep to left field. And underneath, they're going to try and make the catch. They do. 1 out. 1 out, bottom of the first inning with nobody out. Harmon Killebrew. Remember Killebrew in the second game won the game with a solo shot. That was huge. The pitch struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. In the bottom of the first inning, 2 outs. And here's Bob Allison, left field. Bob now, 5 of 28, a home run and 3 RBI. The pitch, that's going to be high, pop fly to right, but too high. Won't get enough distance. And underneath, they make the catch, and that's 3 outs. Anaheim gets out of that one. Minnesota doesn't, Anaheim does. It's 2-0. This is a pivotal game number 4 as Benji Molina, 2 for 9, will come up. And Benji in the top of the second inning, Anaheim leading 2-1. Molina high to center field, but they're barely even moving. And that'll be 1 out. 1 out, top of the second inning. And David Eckstein. So here's Eckstein now. Camilo Pasquale, and the pitch. That'll be a high pop fly, and this will be right to a right field. And underneath is going to be 2 outs. Top of the second. 2 outs, and here's Adam Kennedy. So Kennedy now, that's going to be on the ground, right to first. They're going to throw, and they get the out, so they make 3 outs. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. They score Anaheim 2, Minnesota 0. So here we go. It's going to be Earl Batty, 5 of 29, 4 RBIs. Ramon Ortiz now. The pitch, that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. Second strikeout of the game. That was on a 3-2 pitch, 1 out. Minnesota had their first 2 batters walk. And then the rest have been out. Here's Zolio, the shortstop. Zolio, that's going to be high, deep to left field. This one is back. This might cut it to 1, and this one is gone. About 10 rows up. 396 feet, and Zolio has hit a home run. And it's now 2-1. Oh, we knew that off the bat. And that's Zolio. Oh, my. And it is 2-1. Bottom of the second inning. So they cut it to 1. Here's Rich Rollins. Well, they wish Zolio was hit a home run last inning. They'd be leading. But Ortiz, and this will be on the ground. They go. They pick it up, and was it bobbled? We don't know. No play. They're just going to call it an infield hit. So Minnesota gets another runner on, and here's Jerry Kindle. Kindle, the second baseman. And that'll be on the ground. That could be a 4-6-3. There's 4, 6, and 3. A home run by Minnesota. They cut it to 1. The score, Anaheim 2, Minnesota 1. Well, you remember yesterday, what a back-and-forth game they lost. But if Minnesota can win here, that'll be very big, and they'll know it. Here's Brad Fulmer, the DH. He walked in the first inning. Taking a look at all the other scores. You have the Pirates and Phillies, top of the third, scoreless. Montreal leads Pittsburgh 2-0, top of the third. Houston, Pittsburgh trying to get the sweep. It's 0-0. LA 5-0 over Oakland. They're trying to tie that up. Boston and the Dodgers 0-0. Bottom of the third, the Dodgers trying to move on. Washington and the Yankees. The Yankees trying to get a 3-1 series lead. They're in Seattle blowing out Boston. Seattle's been blowing out Boston all the time. Yesterday was an anomaly. Brad Fulmer, the DH. And that'll be on the ground. This should be Zolio, the first one out. So Zolio will go to Mincher. And here's Salmon. Tim Salmon, right field. And Salmon, that'll be high, deep to left field. This one is back. And this one is all the way out. And Tim Salmon has hit it out of the stadium 495 feet. It went out of the stadium. Right out of the stadium. And the people in the parking lot are fighting over it now. And it's 3-1 Anaheim. So Camilo Pascual right now having trouble. Garrett Anderson 1 for 1. And Garrett strikes out, 2 outs. I can't believe that. Anaheim 3, Minnesota 1. And here's Troy Glaus at third base. Troy. And that'll be on the ground. They go third. The first they get the out. That's going to be 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The score, Anaheim 3 and Minnesota 1. Bottom of the third inning. Ramon Ortiz is in. Here's Jimmy Hall. 8 for 33. Remember, he walked the first time up. The first 2 walked. So here's Hall. No at-bat yet. And that'll be a little looper. And, oh, what a catch. What a catch by Darren Erstad. There's 1 out. So 1 out here. Here's Don Mincher. He walked last time up also. Mincher. Oh, my goodness. That gets him a strikeout there. 2 outs. And there's going to be 2 outs. Tony Oliva. Oliva, the right fielder, 0 for 1. The pitch. And that'll be ball. Oh, no, he strikes him out there. We go to the 4th inning. The score still Anaheim 3, Minnesota 1. 4th inning. Pittsburgh 1-0 over Philadelphia. Montreal still 2-0 over Pittsburgh. Houston 1-0 over Pittsburgh here. They're trying to salvage win a game. LA 5-0 over Oakland, bottom of the third. LA going for the sweep, 1-0 over Baltimore. 0-0, 0-0 Washington and New York, and 4-0 Seattle over Boston. Top of the fourth inning, here's Scott Spezio, 1 for 1. A strikeout there, 1 out. 1 out in the top of the fourth inning. And here's Darren Erstad. Erstad is 0 for 1. The pitch here, and that'll be on the ground. They should be able to pick this up. They throw to first, they get the out, 2 outs. 2 outs, and Benji Molina's 0 for 1 today. At the bottom of the order, he's hitting 9th. So Pasquale, that'll be a high pop fly to right field. Actually, the center fielder will come over and they'll take it as 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Creators Cup number 1. The playoffs are going. It's 3-1 Anaheim. Bottom of the fourth inning, Ramon Ortiz still pitching. Here's Harmon Killebrew. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit him and hit Killebrew. And Killebrew will go to first. Minnesota, this has not been one of those games. Minnesota has been getting people on base. They can't get them in, and some people are saying Minnesota's playing better. Bottom of the fourth inning, Bob Allison struck him out, 1 out. They didn't want that to happen. Here's Earl Batty, the catcher, 0 for 1 today. The pitch. Oh, they call him out on that. That's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, and that's number 7. Look at that, right in the corner. Could have gone either way. Here's Zolio with the home run. A home run here would tie it. The pitch. That's going to be shot to right field. Will it drop? Yes, it will. It'll go all the way nearing the wall. Going to third. Are they going to get somebody home? They're coming home. The throw home. It's going to be a triple for Zolio in the outfield. They say it's a double, but he went to third because of the throw home. So Zolio with both RBIs. It's now 3-2. Rich Rollins now. He could tie it up. Bottom of the fourth inning. 2 outs. The pitch. High and deep to left, but won't be enough. And underneath the catch, that's going to be 3 outs. We go to the 5th inning. Minnesota is trying right now to come back. This has been a great series. Well, I'll tell you what, this one in the Pittsburgh-Philadelphia series has been unbelievable. Number 1 is in trouble. I mean, I wouldn't say in trouble. They're in a fight. Same with the number 2 Pirates. They could have their series tied. Taking a look at all the scores. The Pirates in 1960 threatening to go up 3-1. Montreal trying to tie. LA trying to tie. Houston trying to survive. The Dodgers trying to sweep. The Yankees and Washington, it's a 2-1 series there, but 1-1. And Seattle trying to go up to commanding 3-1. Like, seriously. A home run and a double for Zolio. Here's David Eckstein, the shortstop, 0 for 2. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up. This should be, well, they're going to throw to first, 1 out. So Minshew to Pasquale. 1 out, and here's Adam Kennedy. 1 out, top of the 5th inning, 3-2. That'll be on the ground. Zolio. And he's just going to eat it. He's not going to throw to first. So he wanted to make sure he didn't get on second. Here's Brad Fulmer. 1 out, Kennedy on first. Top of the 5th inning, 3-2 Anaheim. That's to right field, and that's all the way to the wall. They might get an RBI. This is a big outfield here at the Met. They're going to throw it in, and it is going to be another run. It's 4-2. With 1 out, it is 4-2. Fulmer, an RBI double. And here's Tim Salmon, 1 for 1, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Salmon. Hard shot to left field. That's going to be another one. It could be 6-2, but no, it's still 5-2. 4-2, sorry. So 1 out, and Fulmer in sacrifice position. Here's Garrett Anderson, 1 for 2. He struck out the last time he's up. Pasquale, 72 pitches. The pitch. High pop fly. This is left field. Are they going to try and get it? They're going to throw home. They do. There's the throw home. They could get him. They do, and they got him out. They got him out. Anaheim still only with the 2-run lead. Oh, my goodness. What a play at the plate. Well, that left field is a little bit shorter. And here's Jerry Kindle, second base. Kindle, Hall, and Mincher. So here's Kindle. Bottom of the 5th inning. Ortiz, that'll be on the ground. Second, and they throw it away. Is he going to go to second? And he is. He will make it to second base. So Kindle on the air. That could be a big one for Anaheim. Here's Jimmy Hall, the center fielder. Hall. On the ground. They pick it up. They throw to first. 1 out. They finally get that one. Minnesota trying to get a run to make it 4-3. Don Mincher, first base. Ramon Ortiz. The pitch. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up. 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. And here's Tony Oliva, right field. Tony, this is a big at-bat. They know that they got to try. They got to try and get on and make it 4-3. They know that. Ortiz, the pitch. That's going to be high to right field, not far enough. Anaheim might be able to get out of this inning, and they do. We go to the 6th. Anaheim still with the 4-2 lead. Remember, Minnesota had a 2-run lead going into the 8th yesterday. Anaheim has a 2-run lead going into the 6th. The out-of-town Pittsburgh. Bobby Bonilla hit a 2-run home run. They're tied. Pittsburgh in 1960. So we got Philadelphia trying to tie the series. Pittsburgh and Montreal are tied. And that LA trying to tie this series. Houston trying to survive. It's 2-1 there. LA trying to sweep. We go to the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 5th, the Yankees 1-1 against Washington. And Yankee Stadium in Seattle trying to take a commanding 3-1 lead. Except for one game, Seattle's been blowing out Boston. And even before the power outage, they were doing that. Here's Troy Glaus, 1 for 2. Camilo Pasquale has thrown 74 pitches. And that'll be on the ground to Zolio. The throw to first, 1 out. 1 out, top of the 6th. Here's Scott Spezio. He's 1 for 2. 1 for 2, Spezio. The pitch. That'll be a high pop fly. Left field. And underneath, he's going to make the catch, 2 outs. Darren Erstad, the center fielder. Erstad is 0 for 2. And here's Pasquale. It'll be on the ground. They pick it up. They should throw him out. They do. So they go 1, 2, 3. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Minnesota, they want to get some offense out of this. They're down 4-2, and they don't want to be down 3-1 in the series. I mean, give all Minnesota credit. They were supposed to be swept. We're losing 5 games in this series, and right now they're playing toe-to-toe with the number 1 team. It's number 1 team. Anaheim's number 1, and right now they're playing toe-to-toe. Here's Harmon Killebrew, the DH, Ramon Ortiz. And that'll be a strikeout, 1 out. So Killebrew, that was the play they were going on the outside, wasn't the greatest. Here's Bob Allison. Ortiz has 86 pitches. Allison is 0 for 2. That'll be jammed, but inside. And that'll fall nearing the ground. And that'll be a catch, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning, 4-2 Anaheim. Earl Batty, the catcher. And Ramon Ortiz struck him out, and that'll end the inning. So we go to the top of the 7th. It's Anaheim 4, Minnesota 2, and it's starting to get very concerned time for Minnesota. My, oh my. We go to the top of the 7th inning, Anaheim 4, Minnesota 2. Here's Benji Molina, the catcher. Camilo Pascual, 83 pitches. Strike him out, 1 out. This might be the last inning. You remember yesterday when the Minnesota Twins were shell-shocked in the top of the 8th. LA looks like they're going to sweep. New York has broken open a lead. Eckstein 0 for 3. Pascual, that's going to be to right field. This one is back. This one is to the warning track, but right in front of it. And they're going to make the catch, 2 outs. 4-2, Anaheim leads Minnesota in the top of the 7th. And here's Adam Kennedy at second base. Adam from Pascual. And that'll be on the ground. Pascual again picks it up, and they throw him out. How many times has that happened? And enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard. Bottom of the 7th inning here, Solio 2 for 2, a home run and 2 RBIs. If they win this game, they got to thank him. If they win this series, they got to thank him. His average is coming up, a new pitcher coming in. And he strikes out Solio, 1 out. Troy Percival, I believe, will be in. Troy Percival, 2 1/3 innings pitched, struck out 2, walked 1, giving up no runs. Here's Rich Rollins, 1 for 2. And that'll be on the ground. Should be easy. Second to first, 2 outs. Minnesota wants to get an out to try and cut it to 1. So anything can happen. Jerry Kindle now. Here's Kindle. And that'll be a little looper to left. And a base hit. So it hits the ground. Kindle again. Bottom of the 7th inning, 2 outs. Here's Jimmy Hall, the center fielder, 0 for 2. Struck him out, and that's it. Well, we go to the top of the 8th to score. Anaheim 4, Minnesota 2. So here's Brad Fulmer, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Camilo Pascual now. So Pascual hit him. And he'll go. He had the run scoring double in the 5th inning, and that was big, and they hit him. So they hit Fulmer. Here's Salmon Anderson and Glaus. Salmon is 2 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. That'll be to right field, and that'll be a base hit. So it drops down. They go to third. They throw to third. And he is safe. Pascual has thrown 96 pitches. He's got 2 on with nobody out. They can't afford a run. Fulmer in sacrifice position. The pitch to Anderson. High pop fly, center field. They already threw 1 out at home plate. Let's see what they can do here. They do. They throw it home. And it is. Did they get it? No, he's safe. It's going to be 5-2. It is now 5-2. And here's Troy Glaus, 1 for 3. High in that center field. And underneath, they're going to camp. They're going to get the out, 2 outs. 2 outs. And the pitcher will be Johnny Klipstein. He was in the last batter. Klipstein, first appearance in the postseason for Minnesota. Scott Spezio, 1 for 3. In the top of the 8th, 2 outs. Spezio to right field, but not far enough. And underneath, they'll make the catch. They score another run. It's 5-2. Minnesota has to get at least a run this inning. Well, it's 2-1 Anaheim. A win by Anaheim makes it 3-1. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Brandon Donnelly is in. He's 0-1. 4 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, no walks, an earned run on 2 hits, 2.25 ERA. And Don Mincher, first base. The pitch, that'll be on the ground. That was a bad pitch to hit. 1 out. 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. And Tony Oliva, 0 for 3. High pop fly. And underneath, make it 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. And Harmon Killebrew, 0 for 2. They need something. They do. That'll be to right field. That's going all the way to the wall. Killebrew, and he goes to first. He's going to hit second base with a double. So all they need to do is double, and they get a run. Or even a single might score Killebrew. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, Bobby Allison. The left fielder, he's 0 for 3 today. Brendan Donnelly trying to get the out. And here it is, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, a pitch. That's going to be a shot. Is Killebrew going to score? It's going to go all the way to the wall. Killebrew's going to come home. It's going to be 5-3. They get the run they need. They get the run they need, and now the tying run will be at the plate. Here's Earl Batty. He's 0 for 3 today. He's the tying run. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. They have Allison at second base. Earl Batty. And this is so big. Batty now. To Brendan Donnelly, to Earl Batty. So big, 2 outs. The pitch. A high pop fly. It's going to be a little looper. And it'll be good. It's the ground. It's going to be 5. They throw home. It's 5-4. They get 2 runs. And now Batty's the tying run in the bottom of the 8th. Well, that run in the top of the 8th was so big. Donnelly's having trouble. They got Zolio coming up. He's 2 for 3. A home run and 2 RBIs. If he gets a base hit, he'll be a hero. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs. Such a big at-bat now. Big time. Bottom of the 8th from Donnelly, the pitch. On the ground. It's going to be caught. They're not going to throw to first. It's going to be first and third. It saved a run. David Eckstein got it. He dived for it. He dove for it. But that's going to be, after diving for it, that saved the run. They don't get it out. Here's Rich Rollins, 1 for 3. Brendan Donnelly having trouble. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs, 2 on. Minnesota's being a Minnesota team. They're trying to take the lead, but they want to tie it up. Rollins, 1 for 3. The pitch. That's going to be high and deep to left field. Is it going to hit? Let's see. It will not, and it's going to be caught. It's 5-4. We go to the 9th. What a game. Well, you have Philadelphia about to tie up the series. LA about to tie up this series. Houston leading the Pirates is 71, surviving. Bottom of the ninth inning there. If they get 2 runs, they sweep. LA 5-1 over Baltimore. They're about to sweep. The Yankees 5-2 over Washington. They're about to tie. Seattle 5-2 and about to be up 3-1. And Montreal has tied the series up against the Pirates 3-2. And Montreal, Marquise Grissom singled. And the Montreal Expos have won the game 3-2. Landrum gets the loss. Top of the ninth inning, Darren Erstad 0 for 3. They're trying to get the insurance run. Klipstein is still in. And Erstad will hit one to the wall. And there he goes around first. He'll go to second. And Erstad starts off with a double. My goodness. Let me take a look. Is there anybody in watching this game? Oh, not really. But that's all right. Sometimes that happens. Here we go now. Benji Molina, the catcher now. Runner on second, top of the ninth inning. Molina. That's going to be a hard shot and a base hit. They could get their insurance. They go around, they bring it in, they throw home, and it is 6-2. Are they going to throw to second? No, and it's now 6-4, sorry. They get the insurance. Klipstein is still in. Here's Eckstein. They start the order again the 5th time through. He's 0 for 4 today. Struck him out, 1 out. They can't get the double sacrifice at 6. That run could be huge. Here's Adam Kennedy, 1 for 4. The pitch, that'll be another strikeout, 2 outs. Here in the top of the ninth inning. And here's Brad Fulmer, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Klipstein trying to get out of this. The pitch. High, little looper. Caught it. They get the insurance, but what will Minnesota do? It's now 6-4. Oh, what a back and forth. Ben Weber to try and give Anaheim a hard-fought 3-1 series lead. Here's Jerry Kindle, 1 for 3 today. Bottom of the ninth inning. They want a runner on base. Here's Weber. Weber, and that might hit the ground, and that's going to be a base hit. A base hit, Weber will get on. Oh, my. And now Weber is on first. Sorry, that is Kendall on first. I keep saying Weber, but Weber's the pitcher, Jimmy Hall. Hall is 0 for 3 today, bottom of the ninth. The tying run at the plate. Hall is the tying run, Kendall at first. 0 for 3, the pitch, it's got to be on the ground. That might be 4-6-3, that's 4-6, that's all they get. That's all they get with 1 out. So that'll be all they get, 1 out. And here's pitcher Mark Lukaskevich. Mark Lukaskevich. He's a left-handed pitcher, first time in the playoffs. And Don Mincher 0 for 3 today. Lukaskevich trying to get the save. Trying to get the save here. 6-4, bottom of the ninth. Hall is on first. To Mincher, a double play ends the game. Walked him, and now it's going to be 2 on. The game-winning run is going to the plate. The game-winning run, he'll be at the plate. Here's Tony Oliva, 0 for 4. Bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Lukaskevich trying to go to Oliva. This is just absolutely so big. Lukaskevich, the pitch to Oliva. That's going to be a shot. It's going to be a line drive, and it's going to be caught. Troy Glaus catches it, 2 outs. And now it's all down to this. Francisco Rodriguez will be pitching, and Harmon Killebrew, 1 for 3. It's all up to Killebrew. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, 2 on. Killebrew now. If they win, if they hit a home run, this place will go mad and the series will be tied. Rodriguez to Killebrew, the pitch. High, deep to right field. This one is back. This one is back. What are they going to do? And it is caught, and it's over. It's over. And look at Anaheim celebrating. It's over. Almost, Harmon Killebrew almost put the magic on. Six-4 your final. And unbelievable. So, taking a look, the player of the game, Tim Salmon. And there it is, Tim Salmon, the player of the game. Look at this, Ortiz with the win, Percival Donnelly Weber, and Lucas Skevich with the hold, and Rodriguez with the save. Pasquale with the loss. And the player of the game is Tim Salmon. Salmon was 3 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. He's the only Anaheim Angel with multiple hits. On the other side, Zolio had 3 hits and Kindle had 2. But that was it there. Anaheim, let's see, David Eckstein had a donut 0 for 5. And Minnesota, Hall, Mincher, and Oliva had donuts, but Hall walked once, Mincher walked twice. Killebrew had a hit, but everybody else had a hit. And it is 3-1 Anaheim. They are working for everything. They will play in Anaheim game number 5. Of course, Minnesota wants to win 5. Then you never know. They want to defend home in 6th. And you never know in 7th. But they got to win game 5, and they know it. So we have some finals. Montreal beats Pittsburgh. Houston beats Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh loses everything. LA sweeps. Anaheim wins. Top of the, let's go bottom of the 9th. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Top of the 9th, Washington with 2 outs. LA, Boston, top of the 9th. Let's go here to Seattle and the Kingdom. So it'll be top of the 9th inning. Let's go right now. In the Kingdom. So we're fixing our cameras. So here we go. Here's Mark Bellhorn. Sorry about that, 1 for 2. At Seattle, there's a runner on second. It's Kevin Youkilis. Jamie Moyer is in, trying to win this game here at the Kingdom. This will be low, ball 4. And now you got 2 on. 2 on now. Nomar Garcia Pera, the shortstop. 0 for the series, batting ninth. As Seattle wants to try and take a 3-1 lead. The pitch. That'll be on the ground. It could be a double play. 6, 4, and they just get one. They just get one with 1 out. 1 out here. And here's Johnny Damon, 1 for 3 today. As Boston is trying, they would love to tie up this series. And it gets away. It's going to be 5-3. And the tying run again is at the plate. The tying run is at the plate, 5-3. Damon is 1 for 3 today. Moyer, the pitch to Damon. High and deep to left field. And Griffey, he'll make the catch. He reaches over. Griffey, there's 2 outs. And here's Kevin Millar, left field. So Jamie Moyer, 2 outs, top of the 9th inning. The pitch. Hit him. It hit him. And he'll go to first with 2 outs. Moyer now. This is Ortiz. This is it. David Ortiz at first. This could get crazy. And Moyer gives up a home run. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Ortiz is the leading run. Top of the 9th inning. The pitch. High and deep to left field. This one is back. This one is back. This one is back. It's caught at the wall and it's over. It's over. They lead 3-1. You can see everybody. That was against the wall. And I thought they might have hit the home run, knowing Seattle's history. And it came up short by a foot. And we go to game number 5 in Boston with Seattle 5, Boston 3. Seattle will lead 3-1. They led 4-0 here. And oh my goodness, the player of the game is Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez 3 for 4 in this game. Buhner 2 for 4. And 1 game away. 1 game, that's it. And the loss goes to LeMaistre. The win goes to Lowe. And that is Derek Lowe. Menhart, 26 pitches. He started the game, then Derek Lowe. Arroyo gets the loss. 0-1. So that's Bronson Arroyo. Menhart, only a little bit. Alex Rodriguez, the player of the game. He was 3 for 4 with an RBI. So Seattle is 1 away from clinching. We're going to see a lot of clinchings. Let's take a look. Let's hit save. We have one series. One series which is clinched. So let's take a look here. Minnesota and Anaheim. It's 3-1. As we already went over this game. Wow. Such close games. Game 5, let's see what Minnesota does. If they were to win it all, if they were to come back and win 3 straight, that'd be crazy. The Pirates are tied at 2 games apiece with the Expos. The score today was 2-0 Expos. The Pirates tied it. And then at the very end, Landrum kind of blew it. He gets the loss. DeFurry, win, and 2-0. Ken Hill, the player of the game. Hill, the starting pitcher, he pitched a 69. Was already top of the 6th inning, a 2-run home run. And then bottom of the 9th inning, Marquise Grissom hit a single against Landrum, won the game. So it's now 2-2. 2-2. And a best-of-3 series at Three Rivers Stadium they'll go. Oh, the home team has won no. They've checkerboarded. Pirates, Expos, Pirates, Expos. Game 5 should be a good one. This one is 8-2, a solid Dodger win. As the LA Dodgers, Darryl Spencer, the MVP. Spencer 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. As the pitchers go, Reichert the win, and Liddell the loss. He looked awful. 5 runs and only 1 1/3 innings. For LA, Davis had 3 hits, and same with Spencer. For Oakland, only Chavez had multiple hits. And this series, full of blowout games, is tied. Kind of weird saying that. Houston survives another day. As Houston, David Paulino, the starting pitcher, 1 run on 3 hits. He gets the win. Walker gets a loss for the 71 Pirates. It was 3-0. You knew that Houston was going to get something done. Correa was the only Astro with multiple hits, while Bregman, Springer, McCann, and I know Vandenhurst is not his name, but they all had donuts. For Pittsburgh, Hebner, Clemente, Stargell, Manny Sanguin, Robertson, and Cash, all with donuts. Well, Cash walked. So only 3 hits on the day. Alley, Kleins, and Oliver. And that thing is 2-1. This Dodgers sweep. John Kennedy, the MVP. Kennedy hit .500 with 2 RBI in the series. They won the game. All the others were close. And, there was a fight. Robinson and Phil Reagan were ejected. There was a big fight in that game. We got to see. It was the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's see what happened here. Afterwards, we'll see the big fight. You can see that Redmond got 3 hits. Bottom of the 8th inning, it was 5-1 anyway, and it was just frustration. So you can take a look. Bottom of the 8th, it was Baltimore. There's the replay. Let's take a look. It's at LA. So we're going to go the HPs and Reagan and all that. So they take a look at the replay. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. There it is. So this is right here. That'll be 1 out. And now let's see what happens here. That'll be a base hit. So Reagan, I think it was the top of the 8th inning where that happened, because Reagan was was top of the 8th inning. So really quickly we exit. We're going to go to the top of the 8th. As you can see here, the big fight that happened. So here it is, Buford against Johnny Padres. And let's see where it happened. It wasn't anything. It was a high pop fly. And this one was deep to center field. And that was 1 out. They started feeling everything And then this is what happened. That's going to be a shot to left. They almost had it, and this one was gone. So it's 5-1. And they're saying we got something. And then they hit them, and there it is, the fight. They bring it out. There was just a big fight that happened. And that was big, and they just ejected both, and that was it. That's all you wrote on that one. So big there, and that was LA and Boston, the Yankees, and Seattle. So the Yankees win 5-3. The MVP is Dutch Ruther. Dutch Ruther is the pitcher for the Yankees. He pitched really well, but only a 55 rating. They ended up winning the game. Very tough. Koenig had 2 hits and Gazella had 3. Well, Turner only had the only multiple hit game for Washington with 2 hits. And it was 5-3. Everything was spread out. And that series is tied at 2. Seattle, well, they're up big. 3-1. So they have really, really played well in this series. Alex Rodriguez, the MVP. We went on with this 5-3 your final. The Red Sox a little push at the end, but really the Mariners just played very, very well. Very, very well. And finally, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. What a series. This is tied at 2. And then Bob Walk will be up. No, he was just up. He gets the win. The MVP is Bob Walk, who went 7 innings, only gave up 3 hits, and earned a run. 1 run, and it was earned. That's going to be final score. Schmidt with 3 hits. Aviles with 2. Skinner, Grote, and Mazeroski, 2-2-2. And that's it. 7 good innings. Bob Walk, 99 pitches. And that series is 2. That's a flip a coin. That's a flip a coin. The playoff tree, there you go. LA is the only one. The ones that can clinch tomorrow are Seattle, Anaheim, and the 71 Pirates. So the 71 Pirates, I think we might go to number 2. We might go to Three Rivers Stadium and see the Pittsburgh Pirates against the Montreal Expos. That'll be really good. All right, that's it for today. Have a great day. Football is next. You'll like that one as we take a look. Have a great day, and we're going to do football next. We'll see you later.